I got two clips I want you to see, Rebecca.
Okay.
And they deal with the same exact topic. The first one is an anti-vaccine activist by the name of Sherry Tenpenny. And I believe we covered her stuff before. She's claiming that requiring non-vaccinated people to undergo COVID-19 testing is torture. And according to her, torture is illegal in the United States of America. And you repeatedly testing me for being a non-compliant and disobedient is the same as torture. Let's take a listen to this clip.
People have got to start saying to their bosses who are requiring them to get tested if they don't get a shot, that you need to start saying to them, torture is illegal in the United States of America. And you repeatedly testing me for being non-compliant and disobedient is torture. And I think that we're going to be writing that up and we're going to sending it into the EEOC and we're going to start accusing you and these policies of being torture. Call a spade a spade. And we know that this is murder by injection, right?
She's so calm. She's so calm with it, but it escalates. I don't want to leave it there. Here's a second clip. These folks are losing their minds. She's saying that vaccinating children is modern day child sacrifice and an effort to carry out very, 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 very late term abortion, as in they're like 12 years old and you're going to vaccinate them. So she's saying that's the same as abortion. Here she goes.
This is happening in America, people. And it's your job to stop everybody you know and wake them up and shove it in their face. And if they defund you off of social media, who cares? Now it's about trying to save unborn babies and pregnant women. It's about they now are actually starting a trial to give these shots to 6-month-olds. This is child sacrifice. This is the resurgence of child sacrifice from the days of the Babylonian mystery schools. And if you see anybody participating in this, you need to be challenging them of what they are doing to their spirituality and what they are sacrificing their children to. You know, I had a really good friend who said, you know, we've sacrificed over 60 million unborn babies in abortion. We have multiple states in this country who actually allow late-term abortion. Now we are doing very, 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 very late-term abortion by killing 5-year-olds.
With the vaccine, Rebecca. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, this, you know, this misinformation, though, that we usually see, especially in this form, is usually coming from a white man. And I feel that, you know, seeing it in this, you know, with the old lady talking about, you know, like the same kind of thing, but it doesn't have that sting like that the white man does. So it's all big. Now, across the board, it's BS. These evangelicals using their platform, black, white, they're all wrong. It's BS. We see that other woman using the African woman using her platform to do the same. It's all BS. I don't care what color the person is. But when I see it in this form, it's really like watching paint dry. Like, I'm sorry. It just really, I didn't like, lady, everything that you're saying, I don't even want, it's misinformation off rip, but I don't even want to hear it coming from you. Like, where's the sauce, sis? Like, what is it?
At least be entertaining.
Like, give us something to work with. The people behind you are not, like, everybody's bored. It's the woman wearing the Make America Great Again get up with the fur, I think, that she has on. I don't know. It's like on the side. I don't know if it's a fur or whatever. But she's in the back, and she's in the. These are all different levels of Karens I was looking at in the audience too. I saw the lady with the nice bob, blowout bob. I saw the other lady with the little.
Go back to the audience.
She's the Instagram mom with the hat, you know, with the aesthetics. And then you have the woman wearing the Make America Great Again hat, and I really am like, dang, these people are really. And she's right there holding her cell phone. You know how they hold their phone, it's just a fool. her.
They have a certain way they hold their phone.
What is wrong with you?
It's but this is what I'm looking at. They're more entertaining. You know, I got to find the entertainment in this thing because it's a joke. It's a whole joke, lady. What you're saying that they're these vaccinations, what they're doing is not what they're doing.
Get y'all grandma off the stage. Who put their nana up on stage?
Get Meemaw right off.
So actually, that's what I was about to say. Is that Rebecca, while we're looking at it and we see this as like boring as hell, and people just look like they just look bored out of their minds. But what we're not seeing is she reminds them of their grandmas, right? Of their of their grandmoms. So that's why it's completely digestible to them because it's coming from a familiar source to them. And what's so interesting about these type of things, man, is that it's so funny, man. People say question everything, don't believe everything, but then it's just like, well, I mean, how do you not question this? Like what is it about this? And obviously it's coming, coming from a familiar source, but but how do you not hear this and where's the proof? Where's the data? Where's the articles? Where's the sources? She had an infographic that she typed up on.
She typed up on Windows 95, bro. She did this on America Online.
Still using
That's a good point. That's such a good point. They are. You're right. That is such a good point. She having Meemaw up there telling you, especially about children, and not to vaccinate
Rebecca,
them.
you already said that.
Those are babies.
You said that when you mentioned Stella Emanuel, right? She's the white version of Stella Emanuel. She's the grandmotherly figure that is going to launder all these lies right into somebody's basement, kid in their basement going to trust Nana.
But she is more than she is giving that vibe. She's giving me the raisins and the potato salad original recipe. She's that woman, and they are going to listen to
She
her.
used to date Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, mothballs. You know that old lady smell, and that is also the mothball smell is actually a general smell for older. Generations have their smell. You got the white musk, the women that are still wearing the Elizabeth Taylor white musk perfume. Because I wear Elizabeth Taylor, but I wear a different version. But I know that white diamonds. That's what it is.
White diamond. That's what it is.
You got those, those women, but it's okay. It's okay, but you're right. I love that you made that point, though, Tunde. It really is the fact that they listen to her and they bring her out to be the representation because it is more digestible for them. It reminds them of grandma telling them, our older, our parents and our grandparents, they'll give us a little bit of information. They'll say, hey, I don't think you should do that. And here's why. And because it came from the older person, we automatically attach that to them being wise. But sometimes they be wrong. Sometimes they be wrong.
Hey, bro, can Tunde and David, could y'all do me a quick favor? One of you, can you grab a still image of The Walking Dead, Herschel Walker, and Rick Grimes? Because this is what Meemaw reminds me of here, right? She is... This entire faction of Republicans, they're playing on those sincere people who genuinely don't believe this pandemic is real. They really think that it's honestly a scam. And if Nana says that it's fake, then they gonna believe what Nana says because they just have that kind of that matriarchal trust of a Nana type figure. And it's the same type of madness that we saw in Walking Dead. Like, how do you sit there and put your lives and I hate to make such a callous kind of comparison, but it's that kind of derangement, like that old motherly, fatherly figure. Just because you trust them don't mean they're right. They could be dead wrong.
Yeah. Somebody said it's mothballs, icy hot, and Bengay cream, and I'm just dead. Now for Haitians, it's gonna be l'huile masquiti, castor oil. I don't know what it is, but they just like be up under castor oil all day on the. You got gas. They say rub castor oil. How you rubbing castor? How you rubbing the gas?
That's the ginger ale. That's the ginger ale.
What the heck?
But you broke your leg. Drink some ginger ale.
You got to cut castor oil. You got diarrhea castor oil. You got some castor oil.
This is not the image I wanted, but this is what that lady is. This is what she's doing. She playing the Herschel Walker role, and she gonna bring in all of these crazy conspiracy. Go back to the lady. She is going to bring in all of the craziest conspiracy theories, nice and comfortably to her. listen, she honestly might be the most dangerous person out of all of them on stage.
Yeah.
Well, just keep in mind, while she looks like grandma, while she looks like she's in the kitchen cooking, or like she's, just homey and reminding and connecting with everyone, she's actually fundraising. Like I forget the guy who she's a business partner of, but they're fundraising.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the crew. Remember the crew that wanted to raise $100 million to fight back against Black Lives Matter?
Corporations for Black Lives Matter.
We put them on. We covered that story on here. Remember when we were saying reawaken America? People, they sleep. The people behind you sleep. You're boring, but at the same time, they will use this as the grounds to push forth this message, bring forth Mima, put up Billy Ray Jesus, put up who else? Anybody that they can. Nicki Minaj said something about the vaccine. They're gonna tap her shoulder. They're gonna tap anybody, and they're gonna push them into this reawaken America. But what are we reawakening them to? Are we going death? If death, and that's it. So there ain't nobody waking up because everybody dead. Everybody did.
I gotta move on because we about to get even worse with this thing right here.